Hi, this is Nancy L.T. Hamilton with the tip of the day, and today we're going to be making a cone. You may not know why you need a cone, but you may someday. Making a bicone bead, perhaps, which is two cones put together, which this one is actually made out of bronze clay. And you might have to make a bronze clay cone for the master's program, so with PMC Guild. So there's other reasons, but today I'm going to show you how to do it because it escaped me. I slept through geometry and I finally learned how to do it, and I want to share it with you. So the first thing you need to do is determine what size cone you want. I've drawn this lovely cone here on the paper, okay? Pretty simple. Then the next thing we're going to do is take this little, oh my god, here I go again. Compass, that's the word. We're going to take a compass, and this looks like it's from my school days actually, and I'm going to measure point B to point C with it. So I'm going to put 1 point on C and 1 point on B. Actually, I should have done it that way because that's where the arc's going to go. Okay? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to leave it where it was, and I'm going to draw the arc, and I'm going to go past the C. So I'm going to just take this and drag it all the way around like that and stop. Okay? Now, you're going to measure the point from A to B, and that is 29 millimeters, as I've already done, and you're going to multiply it by pi. Remember pi? Oh my god, how many times do you think you ever use that? Here it is, 3.14. So I'm going to take out my trusty calculator, and I'm going to do 29 millimeters times 3.14, and that's going to give me a total of 91. I'm going to round up, down, around. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I am going to measure this wire to 91 millimeters. So it's right about there. Where's my pen when I need it? There it is. I'll make a little tick on there. Clip it. And then I'm going to take this wire from point B all the way around. It's kind of fusty. And there's my point where it ends. Right there. So then you're going to take your ruler, and that point we can call D. We're going to draw a line from point C to D. This area here is where you're going to cut what your cone is going to be. So you're going to cut that out, and I've, through the magic of cameras, done that. I've glued this to, since I'm doing this for a demo, I've glued this to this really thin copper sheet. For me, I just needed to make forms, so I use this. If you're going to do it in something heavier, but you're going to make a bead out of it or something, definitely use like 20 gauge, 22 gauge. So here it is on here. And then what I found, this is a plumb bob that I got at the hardware store for I think it's for finding a straight line. What I do, it's got a great cone shape, so I just started rounding this around here. If you're using a heavier metal, obviously you're not going to be able to do this. You're going to have to probably mount this into a
vice.
Yeah, vice. God, it's hard being old. You're going to mount it in a vise and hammer it. And at this point, you know, you continue working it with pliers until you get it into the shape. In this way, I was allowed to cheat. I just used a piece of tape, which is great. But if I was going to make this into a silver bead or something, I would solder this joint here instead of using tape. So that's our quick tip for the day. I don't know if you'll ever need a cone, but if you do, you know how to make one.